All right, you know what? So I don't know how much of the last two updates were done for my YouTube channel. So whatever. I'm just giving the update now for our YouTube channel. I'll just update that real quick. Two updates are already on our Facebook page, but for some reason I didn't push the button. I didn't know I had to push a button on my computer. It's 80 degrees. I thought it was going to be 75, but this is great. This is not 100 degrees. Swim is done, and we're headed to bike. Headed here with Pastor John Lashaway and Pastor Steve Savely. As I mentioned on our Facebook feed, Pastor Steve had a hip replacement 5 weeks ago because he's cheating. Didn't want to use his own hips, so he's got this bionic one in there. There's no way we're going to keep up now.
I'm still recovering.
He's still recovering. So this is needing extra prayer for all of us. I really appreciate him coming down and being a help alongside. And then Pastor John in Pine Island Bible Church,
right.
In Warwick, New York, down to help bike too. And he'll be sharing his testimony with all of us Friday night, the eve before September 11th, on how God uses tragedy in our lives. And he shares his special story along with two other pastors, and we'll premiere that Friday night. Saturday will be September 11th anniversary. But as we think of all the bad things that happen to us and times that we need endurance, we can look to the Lord, and he teaches us through all those things. And you know, transitioning to our building fund, it's a hard thing to do, but the Lord teaches us all along the way. And sometimes he asks us to do easy things, and sometimes he just puts it in our lap, but other times he wants us to learn through endurance. And we embrace that. We embrace that race that he's given us. And I know that was John's phrase that he wanted to share to everybody. Embrace
the trial.
Embrace the trial. What was the quote? God
never wastes the suffering of his saints, by Warren Wiersbe. But often we do, so don't waste the suffering.
Another friend I know would say, don't waste your cancer, when he was going through cancer with John, with a couple other diseases. Now Pastor Steve's recovering from a hip replacement. We'll see how that goes. Was it painful?
Surgery was on a Saturday. The worst day was, surgery was on Tuesday. The worst day was Saturday.
Yeah.
And the only thing I could think of was, who in the world was the first volunteer to have this done? But God's good. Actually, Andrew preached for me that first Sunday. And so 5 days after surgery, I greeted everybody as they came out of church.
Wow. Wow. And now he's back on the bike. All right. Another encouraging thing, about halfway through this, we had a Pentecostal church over here. Had a baptism while I'm swimming behind them. That was really cool. I'm just thankful the Lord providentially puts things in your path that gives you wind in your sails. So they're singing gospel songs and dancing around as I'm trying to get through the last quarter of the 1.2 miles. And now we're headed to 56 miles, and we got to get on it because we're about an hour behind. Are we an hour behind or 2 hours behind? Hour and a half behind. So, but we'll make that up when we get on the bike. We'll make up all our time. All right.